This video will take you through how to create the She's a Classic dress by Crafts Create Change. First, you will want to finish all the raw edges of your pattern pieces, and then we will begin by matching the front and back skirt pieces with right sides together. Pin at the side seams, and on the right hand side, leave 2 inches at the top from the waistline. Stitch all the way to the bottom and make sure to pin with the slanted sides together. When pinning your left side, remember to start pinning from the top. You only need to pin starting 2 inches down, only on your right hand side. Now match the back pieces with right sides together and stitch at the center back. Match the front pieces to the back bodice with right sides together and stitch at the side seams. When pinning and sewing, make sure that you start 1 inch from the waistline, only on the right side. Go ahead and sew your shoulder seams and then pin some stay tape along the hem of your bodice, placing it within the 3/8 inch seam allowance. Make sure that you're pinning along the top and along your neckline, as you will leave the waistline to attach to the skirt. Sew it in place and then press the stay tape to the bodice on the wrong side of the fabric. Now we will work on our sleeve, starting with the hem. I will finish my sleeve hem by doing a rolled hem. Next, we will gather the sleeve arm side by adding a gather stitch within the seam allowance, and then pull one end until it matches the length of the arm side of the bodice. Do this for both sleeves and then stitch the underarm edges of the sleeves with right sides together. Insert the sleeve into the armhole of the bodice with right sides together, matching the underarm seams. Align and adjust the gathers if needed and then stitch. Now we will match the bodice to the skirt at the waist with right sides together. When sewing, make sure to leave a gap on the right hand side. This will be where we slip the tie through. After the gap, go ahead and sew the remainder of the right front pieces at the waistline. Press the gap open and top stitch around it from the right side. Please note to avoid having a gap as big as mine. It should be small but big enough to fit your tie without showing your skin through the dress. Now we will finish the hem and raw edges of the dress by folding over the raw edges 3/8 of an inch, then top stitch. When top stitching, make sure to sew the bodice and the neckline. Now we will take our tie pieces and match the long ends together. With the right sides together, stitch. Turn the belt tie right side out with a loop turner. Tuck the short ends in to the belt and then top stitch. And now to finish the dress, we will align the ties with the waist edge. Stitch to secure them in place and you will be done. And this is how your dress should look.